Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing a video on how to grow your hair longer faster, and I already have one of these videos up on my channel, but it's really old. I had to disable the comments because so many people were actually being really rude on it because I don't know, it's just a video where I talk too much and yeah. So anyway, I already filmed this video, but it was about 30 minutes long and I wasn't sitting there for half the video, so I'm refilming it and I have a sheet to help me, but yeah, I am going to go through the sheet a lot quicker than last time, but yeah, so I'm just gonna get started. And I've learned all this stuff just from personal experience growing out my hair. If you have short hair, I had my hair to my collarbone in 7th grade. Don't know why I decided to get it cut that short, but yeah, I'm with you if you have short hair and you just want it long. So, okay, the first thing is about cutting your hair. So when you start off growing out your hair, you might need to get a big cut. Now I know you're like, I want to grow out my hair, so why am I going to cut it? Well, it needs to be healthy. So if your hair is unhealthy, go get it cut. Or if you just got your hair cut really short and you're like, I want to grow it out, you don't need to go get it cut again. And also, if you're really scared of getting too much cut off your hair but your hair is unhealthy, get your hair cut 1/2 inch every month. Your hair grows about 1/2 inch every month. Hopefully with these tools that I'm about to tell you, hopefully you'll grow a little bit more than 1/2 inch a month, but then every month you're pretty much just cutting off a little bit. You won't have that dramatic shock of, oh my gosh, I just cut off 5 inches of my hair. But also your hair won't be getting longer, but at least you won't have to have that shock of super short hair. And also if you don't want to go to a salon, you can just go get a pair of shears. Don't use normal scissors. Go get shears. You can get them at Target, I think Walmart. I know for sure though, you can get them at Sally's and Ulta, maybe Sephora, but you can get them a lot of places and they're not even that expensive. So have your friend, have your mom, have your dad, whoever, just trim off 1/2 inch. I mean, you can obviously go somewhere to get it done, but for 1/2 inch once a month, it's not worth it. But then once you are growing out your hair, just remember to get it trimmed. It depends on how fast your hair grows and how unhealthy your hair is while you're growing it out. Some people's hair stays really healthy, some people's hair just naturally has split ends more often than other people, but I would just say set a reminder on your phone for every 3 months. Just be like, check your ends. Do you need to get a haircut? Because maybe every 3 months you just need your mom, dad, sister, whoever to cut off just not even 1/2 inch, just a little bit. I'm not saying every 3 months you need to get a haircut or anything. I would just make sure to set a reminder on your phone for at least every 3 months just to say, check your ends, see if they're healthy, because if they're unhealthy, just get a little bit cut off. You don't need to every 3 months get 4 inches cut off, because your hair will never grow then. So, well, it will grow, but it won't be long. So yeah, that's about it for cutting your hair. Next are diet changes. Really simple, drink lots of water. This is going to help the inside and outside of your body. Hair, skin, nails, everything. Drinking water is super important, but also drinking water throughout the day. Just because if you drink a whole jug of water before bed, you're like, I drank enough water for today. Okay, technically you did, but all at once it's not that good for you. Well, it might be. No, it's probably not that good for you. So just make sure you're drinking water throughout the day. Say you go to school every day, just be like, I need to finish these 2 water bottles by the end of the day. Sip on them throughout class. So just make sure you're not gulping it down at the end of the night or in the morning. Also making sure you're getting a lot of protein, iron, and vitamin C. If it's through your diet or through dietary supplements, pills, whatever, just make sure you're getting a lot of protein, iron, and vitamin C. Also, just make sure you're eating well, even if it's adding in some nuts throughout the day, or even if it's just today I'm gonna eat 1 more vegetable than I did yesterday. Little changes like that will really help your whole body, but it will help your hair grow faster, because the healthier you are, the quicker your hair will grow. Also, just take a multivitamin. I would just suggest it because a lot of people don't get all the vitamins that they need in a day. I know some people are against multivitamins because they're they're not good for you. You have too much vitamins in your body. Well, then don't take it. But take a multivitamin if you're not, especially if you don't have a very good diet. And also one last diet change, well, this is actually a pill. This is Biotin, and I know I've talked about this before, but this is my miracle pill, and you can just get it in the multivitamin section. Any store that sells multivitamins will probably have Biotin, and Biotin is just a supplement for your hair, skin, and nails. I don't know what it has in it, but I had psoriasis on my nails for years. Tried so many things, couldn't get rid of it. Biotin got rid of it, and I know Biotin helps my hair grow. And yeah, so maybe talk to your parents, talk to your doctor. I don't know. Biotin isn't like a serious, it's not like you actually have to get a prescription for it. Again, it's just in a little bottle. You can get it at the store. But if you're worried about it, talk to your parents or whatever. Okay, so now on to treatments. You could get a scalp treatment, and I get a scalp treatment at a cosmetology school that's about 20-ish minutes away from my house. And maybe get them every month, you know, if you have a place that you want to go to and it's not too expensive while you're growing your hair out. A scalp treatment basically is a lot of massaging your scalp and getting, it's like a deep conditioning treatment and a head massage. It's pretty much what it is. And that really will help your hair be healthy, and it will also help your hair grow faster because it's massaging your scalp. Doing at-home masks, or getting a mask from the store and doing it, or doing some online, it doesn't really matter, but doing masks really will help your hair just be super healthy. And while you're using your mask, make sure you're massaging your scalp because that will help your hair grow faster. Make sure to change your shampoo and conditioner, potentially to a different brand, but also switch them out, because let's say you're using Pantene for like 4 months or something. Pantene has a certain amount of ingredients in it, and your hair is used to those ingredients. And so your hair might want a different shampoo and conditioner because it wants different ingredients for your hair. So yeah, just changing up your shampoo and conditioner, potentially using a better brand, one that's like sulfate free would be really good. So just make sure you can like kind of look into what your hair type is and what type of shampoo and conditioner you should be using, because it really just depends on your hair type. Massaging your own head in the shower, again, will just help your scalp grow your hair faster. Warm showers will also help because heat helps your scalp and helps your hair grow faster. Not washing your hair every day is super important, because I just don't wash your hair every day. It's just something that you shouldn't be doing, because the oils in your hair will really, they'll go down. I mean, obviously they like won't reach the end, but they'll be on your roots, and your roots are what really matter when it comes to growing your hair out. So don't wash your hair every day. After shower products are really important also. Macadamia oil, Moroccan oil, cheese silk infusion, it's a 10. I don't know who that's by. But just look into getting some after your shower products, because that could potentially be very good for your hair, and the healthier it is, the less trims you're going to have to get, therefore the longer your hair will be. And also brushing it with the right tools. After the shower, when your hair is wet, use a wide tooth comb. Just don't even argue it. I know it will take longer, but just please don't use the wrong tools for your hair. Use a wide tooth comb because your hair is very fragile when it's wet. Okay, now some things not to do. Do not overbrush your hair, because that can pull out your ends and pull out your hair and make it weaker. Don't use too much heat, like heat tools or whatever. Although occasional heat is actually good for your hair because the heat will help your hair grow faster, but not as healthy. But just try to stay away from the heat. Too much conditioning actually will weaken your hair, so don't condition it too much or for too long. Picking at your split ends. Don't pick at your split ends. Plus, if you have too many split ends that you just cannot help it, you need to get your hair trimmed. So you shouldn't even have that many split ends to be tempted by, but don't pick at them. And oh my gosh, do not rip them up to your root. That's just, I've seen girls do that and I'm just like, you're so dumb. I at least just pick them off. Washing your hair more than once a day, don't do it, because I know sometimes it's like you wash your hair in the morning and you might have to like go work out or go somewhere else and you might be really hot and sweaty, but just wash off your body. You don't need to wash your hair more than once a day. Pulling on your hair and having tight hairstyles actually are bad for your hair. You know, if you have a lot of braids in your hair or something, or if you're just sitting here pulling on your hair because you're like, I want it longer, like don't do it. It weakens your hair. Your head shouldn't hurt when you're doing it. So anyway, and coloring your hair is also really bad for your hair just because it damages it. Alright, and then I have a few videos that are coming up that will relate to this video, and that is a hair mask video, a scalp treatment video, like at home hair mask, at home scalp treatment, and some no heat hairstyles, because not using heat on your hair is really good. And you can look them up on YouTube, but I know that I have a few tips and tricks on using no heat hairstyles. And then I just have two more things. One thing is also using low heat. Sometimes you can't use no heat, but sometimes low heat's really good. So on your temperature gauge, I know everyone pretty much just puts it at high, but do you really need it on high? Like, you could potentially have it on low and use it, and that would be better for your hair. So check out all your heat tools and see if you can put it on a lower setting. Also using less heat, like let's say you have naturally curly hair and you don't really embrace it, you straighten it a lot. Well, maybe you need to go get some curling cream, use some curling cream, scrunching cream, help scrunch your hair. And let's say you have bangs and they are just so curly, you need to straighten them. Maybe just straighten your bangs and not the rest of your hair, or do something to them, you know what I mean? If you need to just add a few curls or something, or just straighten your bangs because all of your hair is straight minus your bangs, you just need to straighten your bangs, that's fine. So using low heat or less heat is really helpful. And one last thing, just watch out for weather changes, because sometimes if it gets colder, you might need to condition your hair more. If it gets warmer, you might need to change your conditioner because it's hot out and your hair gets greasier more, so you need to use a different shampoo or something. Just pay attention to the weather and make sure that you're using the appropriate products for the seasons. So an overview of everything that I've talked about today is cutting your hair, so make sure you cut your hair if it's unhealthy before you start growing it out. Trim it throughout the process of growing it out. Diet changes, drink lots of water, eat healthy, lots of protein, iron, and vitamin C. Take a multivitamin and look into taking biotin. Treatments, scalp treatments, masks, changing your shampoo and conditioner, massaging your head, not washing your hair every day, stuff like that. Things not to do: don't brush your hair too much, don't pull on it, don't use too much heat, don't use too much conditioner, don't use too much of anything, don't pick at your split ends, don't color your hair. I mean, you can, but these are just tips to help it grow faster. And yeah, so those are pretty much all my tips. I hope you guys liked this video. Sorry, my camera kept on dying. If the lighting changes, or if the focus changes, or if I'm here and then I'm here, sorry about that, and I'm sorry that it's a really long video, but it's better than my 30-minute video, so that's at least better. But yeah, I actually have to go to school for a pep rally, so I better get going. But I hope this helped you guys. Any questions, comment down below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!